Yo, what's happening, everybody? Everybody doing this fine afternoon? All right, man. I got a good baseball for y'all tonight, man. This is two teams top of the NL West, man. Giants versus Padres should be a good one. You know, both teams been doing really good the last couple weeks. So tune in, y'all, and then see who pulls us off, y'all. Let's make this happen, y'all. Enjoy, y'all.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Randy Vasquez.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Foul ball there. And that's a strike. So Yaz is struck out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. Three-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Willie Adames stands in. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Swing and a pop-up. Sheets pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Giants 0, Padres coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run to win ball games.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's a 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses.
Count is full.
Full count now. Tatis waits. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski on the move, drops into the glove. That's out number 2. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
And that one upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
Ball. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Rip towards third. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Chapman. Vasquez back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Chapman gets a piece there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And now 3-2.
Full count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
No, he's
Vasquez checks over to first, and he's back. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
No score here in the second. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chapman gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2-2.
In the dirt. And now it's 3-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
3-2 on the way. Laced to right center, base hit. Chapman on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Elliot Ramos.
That's the ball. That's
Squirts
down.
away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
No, that's low.
Could
Ball.
be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning. Try to get 2 runners in the scoring position with nobody out. I mean, that could explode right here. But just didn't work right there. Thrown out at second base. They still got a chance, though, with this runner at third. Got to execute. Don't waste this opportunity.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Diego, here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
That's a ball.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the DH. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in the dirt.
That's down. No, that's down.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fastball is outside. In for a strike, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. There's a strike. Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Koss. Koss, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch misses.
Hey, ha!
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Maldonado brings it in. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. First time up was a pop out. Hard hit to third. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Wade. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Fly to right his first time. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Runner on the move. Caught strike 3. Throw safe. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. He's been a great free agent sign.
As a pitcher,
No,
you
that
know
missed.
the
That's
runner
a
on
ball.
second is ready to push things with this
1-0.
speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Wade stands at second with 2 gone. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at it
2
right there,
balls, 1
challenged
strike.
him with the 2-0 fastball. I'm not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Tosses to first. 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. The other way,
That's
and foul ball. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit.
2-1.
Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee.
3-1.
He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Chapman stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, but it kicks foul.
Ball.
1 out,
1 and
base
2.
is empty. That misses the zone.
High.
Ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really
Counts
good
full.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Flores in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. swing and a high fly ball well struck. Ornelas going back on this one. Way back out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. That one at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And ball 1. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that skips in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
This one popped up right side. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Ball 1 to Bogarts. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, number 39.
Two down, base is empty. And now the DH, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1 and 2 is
that
the
slider
count.
didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. The count now 2-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Bailey gathers, goes to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Patrick Bailey. Vasquez back to work. Clips the corner. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Nick Pivetta up and loosening in the pen. Jacob also throwing. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a man aboard, Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. And here's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Bailey on at first, nobody out. And that is out of play. Pitch misses
1-2.
And that's ball 1. Upstairs.
No, that's up.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's
Count
down
is
and
full.
away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Now he breaks his bat. Sends it over to Sheets. That was a strong at-bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive,
No,
and
that's
that's
a foul ball.
just foul. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019, and San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a 1-2. And that
2
one
and 2.
almost got him. Man at second. That one almost got him.
Finish him.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners are at the corners. One away. There's a strike.
1-1.
Two on, one out. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Two aboard, two outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. And makes the grab. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Padres
no
need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fought off foul. Just off the outside edge. They're now 3-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Struck out swinging his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
First pitch, and it just misses. And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
a foul ball. Ornelas gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Ball. Count is full.
And ball
Take
4
your race,
to
ball
aboard.
4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now batting Tyler Wade. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, right field. Yastrzemski. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Martin Maldonado up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Maldonado.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers warming up as well. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
First and second, 2 outs. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That's outside. 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hayden Birdsong departs. Nice job from the reliever making a start today, but he does exit with the bases loaded. New arm on the mound in a minute. New arm for the Giants, Jordan Hicks.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Two outs, bases full. Manny Machado getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And it remains 2-2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman in his 8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the left fielder,
And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Next pitch misses,
ball.
and a count 2-1.
What's good
2
pitch
balls,
there.
1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You got a full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wade stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ramos off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
3-1.
That's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, dives. What a play!
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And down the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And there's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to first. Wade steps on first for the out.
Now batting, number 39.
And next is the designated hitter. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Chapman zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he held up. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alec Jacob. He's been so good against lefties. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 2.
Patrick Bailey.
And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just
no, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the ground.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Christian Koss now at the plate. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball one. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estrada, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Hit weakly on the ground. Iglesias. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Giants go in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
leading off.
Now here is Jose Iglesias. He is struck out and he is walked. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Wade, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Ball 1
That's the
there.
ball low.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball
2-2.
inside. 2-2. Right side, hard hit. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. They tried to get
1
him
ball,
to
2
chase
strikes.
on a slider down and away. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Padres go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. Jacob back to work. And that one hammered That's back there. And out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
The 0-1. And that one sliced foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Pulls that one foul. Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker appears to be getting loose. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ripped to third. Tosses to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
She stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him. That one to first. Wade. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it and got the ground ball.
2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. And that
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And that's ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. To the right side, Koss slings to
Got it.
first. Machado out of the play. Padres go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 4 and the Padres 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Estrada, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. On the ground to the left, Bogarts sends it across to first, and a quick out, number one. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Peralta, the power lefty, up as well. 0-1. And a slider misses down and away. That's outside.
Ball outside.
2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2. Full count.
Downstairs,
That's
and
ball
it misses.
Take
ball
your base.
4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That's off
That's
the
a ball.
mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0. That clips a corner. They say
2
he won.
2-2's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to third. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
No, that's inside.
That one missed. That's down
That's
and
the
in.
ball. Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now the DH for the Padres. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one outside. Ball 1. The Giants leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Lee sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ornelas
That missed.
at the
That's the
plate
ball.
now. That's ball 1. The 1-0. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now back, second baseman,
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. The Padres down to their final strike.
No,
just
ball.
misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Alrighty, y'all, that's game. Pretty good game. Kansas almost up between the two top NL West baseball teams. You know, hey, good game. Yeah, pretty good outcome. But hey, you know what? Check it out. See what happens tonight. You know, it is tonight. One of tonight's featured games tonight. So tune into that. Alrighty, y'all. But I'm in this here. So if you don't follow me, subscribe. I appreciate it. YouTube or Twitch. You know, all your support counts. Like I said, appreciate y'all. Keep making videos. The more y'all support, the more I make. Like I said, subscribe, follow, Millie underscore, Millie underscore, yeah, I'm still learning my words. Millie underscore money, so appreciate y'all. And so like I said, the support, like I said, and I keep making videos for y'all, and I'll be back soon enough, y'all. Deuces. Millie money, out. Have a great one, y'all.